Hello everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we are going to be taking a look at the new 17 Toasty update. But before we actually get into the Toasties, you need to see some stuff beforehand, which is regarding the new zones. So for example, the electronics area is in retro, and it's this blue building with electronics. For the new dimension, here's what you have to do. First, go to neighborhood, up over here, go down on this house, and activate the machine that's on the top of the building. This one. After that, it's gonna turn nighttime. Then you want to go over here on graveyard, down where the basement would be. And up here you can find a remote. Grab it. And now you want to go to the museum over in the back here where Toasty the platypus's hat would be. Right inside here. Up here, and grab the hat. And now go back to retro over on top of the yellow building. Climb up here. Position yourself correctly and do the jump. After you get on over up here, you want to first give the platypus Toasty the hat.
Oh my god!
And now you want to activate the machine. Toasty the platypus is gonna stop you. And now you should get teleported over to the new area. And this is how you get into space. Now that that's over, let's go over all the new Toasties, shall we? So now moving on to the actual Toasties. First we start with Rainy Day Toasty. When you spawn in, look around, you're gonna see a very obvious cloud. Go to said area and you will easily find your Toasty. Next up we need iToasty, which is over in the electronics building. Right over in here, you are going to be finding him immediately. Just displayed over in here. Moving on over to Nighttime Toasty, you are going to first have to go on top of the building in neighborhood again and activate the machine. After that, the Toasty is going to spawn right next to it. For Adrian Toasty, you have to go to hamburger world, and over in here, and you got him. For Toasty Loop, you are going to first have to say in chat, moon sucks. After that, it turns nighttime and the countdown begins. You're gonna slowly hear noises, and if you look over to the moon, you are going to get teleported over here, where you are gonna find Toasty Loop and the sign that says to achieve this Toasty, find 4 buttons in the area and after apologize. So the 4 buttons are pretty easy to find. We got one behind, we got one over here, one right here, and one on the starting platform. And after all that, if you go back to moon, you will then have to say sorry. And you got Toasty Loop. Toasty card is pretty easy to find. You are gonna have to go over in the electronics store, and right back behind this diffie, you're gonna find him. For Ion Caffeine Toasty, all that you need is to find Toasty card. After that, you can enter the staff room and you got him. For Jim, you want to go over to Bob's house, and over here to the right where you can see these paintings, take a right over here, and if you go inside the closet, you are gonna find him. For Meteor Toasty, you want to first make it nighttime which already is over here. If you don't remember, just go over on the building in neighborhood and activate the machine. After that, you want to get the remote from graveyard. And once again, climb up the building. This time, however, do not give the platypus Toasty his hat. It's going to stop the meteor from coming. And after the meteorite has landed, you will need to go over to graveyard where a big crater has appeared with Meteor Toasty right in there. For Oliver Toasty, you want to first go back in the museum area and right back here inside the giant cube. Down here it says find all 9 tonks in each of the zones shown here. Note that the zone icon does not point towards where the tonk is in the zone. And once you have done that, click the funny red button. So let me show you where all the tonks are. The tonk is going to be down into the sewer. You want to grab the pipe and break this. Then after you enter, you want to make your way over here. Back here to the left, there is your tonk. For neighborhood, you want to go over here into the house. Down where the temperature is shown. And in the corner, tonk. For farm, into the river, very obvious fake wall over here, tonk. Moving on to factory, coming over here next to the dumpster, tonk. Over in graveyard now, over where this sign is, this is a sign disguised as a gravestone, tonk. Moving on to classic, into the very cool apartment building, over on the ground floor, right behind here, tonk. In the museum, climb up the stairs, and right over here behind Peter, what are you doing? Tonk. And for retro, climb up on top, and from up here, jump over here on the hologram, and right down here, tonk. For beach, you want to go inside this little hut, tonk. And after you got all of them, you can go back in here, press the button, and you got them. So for all seeing Toasty, once again, grab the pipe. You need the pipes for these harder ones. Take it, and you are going to have to go to 7 zones. These are gonna be beach, classic, factory, farm, graveyard, museum, and neighborhood. In beach it's easy enough, it's this side. Whack it. You might have to whack it in the air so that it actually registers. Over into classic, you're gonna have to go to the very cool apartment building, and going up the stairs, in this room, you gotta die. After that, go to factory, and up here, right over here, it's the next eye. Then we got farm, which farm is right inside here, and here it is. Then we got graveyard, which is really easy, it's right behind the My Creativity gravestone. Museum is also pretty easy, it's right over up here on the giant cube, right here. You want to get to it by doing these 2 jumps really quick. And you got it. And for the last one, in the neighborhood, right down here, whack this. Now it says, feed the statues in graveyard, classic, factory, and neighborhood. What you have to do now is grab many items and feed them to their respective statues. You wanna know what the worst part about this is? You need a goddamn radar, which is in this building, and I think you all know what this building is. I think we all know what this has. It's the puzzle! You gotta do the puzzle again! No! After you grab the ball of fire, deliver it over to graveyard. You want to grab the skull. Also, while all this is happening, you do not have your quick travel menu. It's gone. Go down here and grab the skull. In Classic, you are going to have to donate the skull. And over into the factory area, you're gonna have to give the pipe. Now, if you're lucky, and only if you're lucky, you should get teleported right over here directly and actually not have to do the puzzle. But if you've done all three and you still have not gotten teleported to the Toasty to receive this message, it means that the bug is fixed and that you are going to need to do the radar puzzle. So, yeah, sorry about that. For Moon Toasty, all you have to do is just go over to the moon area. If you need a tutorial on it again, it's in the start of the video. For Nebula Toasty, you have to pretty much just wait around 15 minutes. Yeah, I guess. Kinda boring, but it's whatever. You could read a book. You could touch some grass. You could even watch Therma Shadow's videos and subscribe. When Nebula should happen. Rocks have spawned. Effects start appearing. And now you're free to go do some jumping jumps. And after you've done all the jumps, you can go on up here to finally claim Nebula Toasty. For Alien Toasty, what you want to do is open chat and just type in Moo. After a while, a spaceship will come, and as you can see, you cannot really move. The code over here on the keypad is going to be blue, red, green, yellow. How you can tell is that there are these 4 boxes right over here: blue, red, green, yellow. Going inside the rooms, you're going to need a gear. In every room, there's a hidden gear somewhere on the boxes. And what you have to do is take each and every single one of them and bring them to the corresponding door. For example, I got a blue gear, and I can place it right over here. In the blue room over here, I'm going to be finding the red gear, and I gotta bring it like over there, and so on and so forth. In the red room over here, green gear is gonna be over in the corner. In the green room over here, the yellow gear is going to be over to the right, all the way back here, and so on. And once you finish all that, all the doors should open. Now we got access to this area. What this area basically is that over here to the left, gonna be a keypad. We don't know what the code is, so let's look around in the rooms. For example, we found the code right here, 4 equals 3. This is one of the many codes. Over here we have 3 equals 4. Over here we have 1 equals 2, so number 1 is gonna be second. And by that logic, number 2 should be first. So we have 2, 1, 4, 3. That's gonna be the code. Wait a bit until the barrier drops. Go over on up here. Click this button. Jump through the hatch. And you will find Alien Toasty. Over into the Grand Glacier, we have some new Toasties as well. In a completely new area. First, you want to head on over to the invisible bridge. Walk across. Then you want to go exactly to Frostbite. And once you reach the top, slide down this platform right over here. Slide down a bit until you get into the next top area. After that, you should find a wooden bridge. Anyway, around here, go on it. Update. The bridge is now run down and it's missing a plank here. So you gotta find a plank now. Where do we go? Well, follow me. First you wanna jump down over here, hug the wall. There's this wall over here where you can go up it. And right over here is gonna be an entrance. And right over here on the giant spike, you can climb it. And with that, click the plank. Found a wooden bridge. I wonder where it goes. We know where it goes. We're just still different. And so go back over here. And from this side, just climb up this wall. Until you get up the bridge. And you can place down the plank. It's already placed down. So yeah, that's how you get over here now. After that, go over on the bridge. And do this little jumps until finally you have found the Toastie of the frigid depths. The elevator is going to take you up over to Toastie of infinite altitudes. This is a test of patience.
Oh, so what? Do I gotta wait like 15 minutes just like in a Nebula Toastie?
No, you have to wait anywhere in between 20 minutes and an hour. What can you do in that time? Well, you can read a book, you can go outside, touch grass, you can watch Tramashtero videos and even subscribe.
Wink.
But no joke, this can take a while. And if you get up there, don't go too fast. Don't leave the game if you don't want to repeat it. Because over here to the left, we are going to be having Glacier Toasties. And finally we're over here, yeah? We got this dude right over here, infinite heights. However, now we gotta jump over down here, not too far though. Right where those crystals are, and bop. Not worth it. I want to just thank you all, honestly. Just the recent support with pretty much all my Find the Toasties videos were insane, and I cannot be more thankful to find such a great community like you all. I thank you a lot for watching, and I hope to see you into the next one. Bye bye.